Workers operating riding mowers face serious safety issues. Every bad boy mower is designed and built with the operator's safety in mind. Please make sure that workers are trained to avoid hazardous surroundings and that all mowing operations are performed safely. The following guidelines are based on safety principles issued by the California Department of Industrial Relations, which includes Cal OSHA, the Canadian Center for Occupational Health and Safety, and the Outdoor Power Equipment Institute. All bad boy mowers with ROPS are equipped with a seat belt. Seat belts on all riding lawnmowers should be used when operating the mower. Where vertical clearance does not allow for a ROPS to be in the raised position, the ROPS may be temporarily placed in the lowered position. Also, workers should not wear a seat belt while operating a riding mower with the ROPS in the lowered position. Return the ROPS to the raised position as soon as the riding mower is in an area where the vertical clearance allows its use, and reconnect the seat belt. All bad boy mowers are equipped with an operator presence control system that shuts off the blades when the operator dismounts the machine or rises out of the seat. Bad boy mowers come standard with interlocks that ensure the engine cannot start while the mower is in gear or if the blade is engaged. Inspect the mower to ensure the operator presence systems and all safety features are always in place and operable. Keep your bad boy mower in good working order and inspect them periodically for an insecurely or incorrectly attached ROPS or seat belt. Operators should use a standard general inspection checklist before use. For example, checking the tire pressure and checking for missing or damaged parts, etc. Experienced service personnel should inspect your bad boy mower for the necessary safety features and overall maintenance at least annually. Only qualified personnel should conduct the service and repairs. Proper safety equipment in place on bad boy mowers is essential, but it's just the beginning of your safety program. Employers should be familiar with the conditions of the terrain on which their mowers are being used and ensure that the workers take the following precautions. Do not operate mowers on slopes that exceed a 15-degree slope angle. Always evaluate the terrain and slope conditions prior to operation to ensure that the mower is operated in a safe manner. Under proper conditions, bad boy mowers may be able to mow a maximum slope of 5 degrees traversely or across the slope, a 10-degree slope if driving up the slope, and a maximum of 15 degrees if driving down the slope. Use a slope indicator, also known as a clinometer or inclinometer if you need one. Used to determine slope angles, inclinometers are devices that attach to equipment, applications for mobile devices, or printable versions that can be downloaded online. Always remove the key when you're leaving a mower unattended, but never leave mowers unattended on a slope. After turning off a mower, the rider, operator, should set the brake. Remove the key and wait to make sure that all moving parts have stopped before leaving. The rider cannot assume that the moving parts will stop. Do not operate mowers in areas where the drive wheels are within 5 feet, as measured from the outside wheel edge, of the unprotected edges of retaining walls, embankments, levees, ditches, culverts, excavations, or similar locations that present an overturn or rollover hazard. Use a string trimmer or push mower instead. When it is necessary to operate riding mowers near ponds, creeks, reservoirs, canals, sloughs, lakes, golf course water hazards, and similar bodies of water, evaluate the terrain and any slope conditions. Establish a safety zone to ensure the mower is operated at a safe distance from such hazards. Sometimes, a distance of 2 mower widths is sufficient. Employers are responsible for providing workers with training before they can operate any lawn mowing equipment. Training ensures that each operator is competent to operate a riding mower safely. Training must be provided in a language and vocabulary that workers can understand. Training should cover topics on the safe operation of bad boy mowers and other equipment that workers will use. These topics include a review of all safety devices to ensure that ROPS, guards, seat belts, and shields are securely in place and properly used. The importance of surveying the terrain for hazards prior to mowing. How to identify obstacles in the mowing path, such as large rocks, man-made hazards, such as signs and trash receptacles, tree stumps, soft or wet spots, and the areas where the use of riding mowers is prohibited. Reading and understanding the operations, maintenance, limitations, and warning sections of the equipment manual. Speed control, steering and maneuvering, such as decrease speed when the mower is traveling down slopes or around sharp corners to prevent tipping. Be particularly alert when backing up or while operating in low light conditions. Do not mow from side to side when operating mowers on unlevel or sloped ground. Always mow slopes in the up and down direction. A review of stability and rollover hazards associated with operating riding mowers on surfaces, terrains, or areas that could pose a risk. Locations that present a rollover risk include loading ramps, wet surfaces, slopes, and areas near drop-offs, retaining walls, embankments, streams, lakes and ponds, unprotected ditches, culverts, and excavations. Employees should also be trained to use all required personal protective equipment, PPE, at all times. Hearing and head protection, safety glasses, work boots, etc. Avoid wearing jewelry and loose-fitting clothing that can easily become entangled with moving parts. Never carry passengers. Riding mowers are one-person machines. Always start the mower from the driver's seat. Never start the machine while standing beside it. Keep both feet on the machine at all times while it's running. Never place the mower in motion until a worker is ready. Never mount or dismount a mower while it's running, as there may be enough space for an operator's toes to pass under the mower housing and be struck by the blade. Perform proper shutdown procedures before dismounting. Never stop or start a riding mower suddenly when it's going uphill or downhill. Avoid all sudden starts, stops, or turns. Finally, the safe operation of a bad boy mower is similar to the safe operation of a motor vehicle. Drive defensively and expect the unexpected. Employers should train workers to operate bad boy mowers as if there were no rollover protective systems in place. A protective system is not unlimited in its ability to protect the operator. Retraining and evaluation are necessary to ensure that workers maintain their competency to operate a riding mower safely. Provide refresher training to workers when an operator has been observed operating a mower in an unsafe manner, or has suffered an injury, or been involved in a near-miss incident. When an operator receives a new job assignment that includes operating a mower with which the operator is unfamiliar, or if the operator receives a new job assignment that includes mowing on terrain or surfaces that present hazards unfamiliar to the operator.